Missing children. What happened? When I was 13, my little sister Emma got obsessed with this game called Roblox. She'd play for hours every day after school. Mom thought it was harmless, just kids building stuff online. But then Emma started acting weird. She'd whisper into her headset when she thought no one was listening. She'd quickly close her laptop whenever I walked into her room. One night, I heard her giggling at 2 a.m. I crept to her door and pressed my ear against it. She was talking to someone, saying things like, "I can't wait to meet you," and "My parents will never know." My stomach dropped. I waited until she fell asleep, then snuck into her room. I tried opening her laptop, but it was password protected. I tried her birthday, our dog's name. Nothing worked. The next morning, I confronted her at breakfast, asked who she was talking to last night. She choked on her cereal, said it was just her friend from the game, a girl named Sarah who lived in the next town over, but her hands were shaking. She wouldn't look me in the eyes. I followed her to school that day, watched her texting someone during lunch break. She was smiling at her phone in a way that made my skin crawl, like she had a secret. After school, I cornered her in our driveway, demanded to see her phone. She clutched it to her chest, started backing toward the house. "Give me the phone, Emma." She ran inside and locked herself in the bathroom. I banged on the door. "Emma, open up right now!" I heard typing, fast, frantic typing. When she finally came out, her face was red from crying. A week later, Emma came bouncing through the front door. She announced Sarah invited her to a sleepover. "Sarah's mom already called Mom," she said. "It's all arranged." I asked to see the text from Sarah's mom. Emma's face went white. She stammered that Sarah's mom called the school directly. That's why there was no text. I grabbed her backpack and dumped everything out, searched through her notebooks. She tried to stop me, but I found what I was looking for. A torn piece of paper with an address written on it. The handwriting was messy, like a grown man's handwriting, not a kid's. I ran to Mom's room and told her everything. About the late night calls, the secretive behavior, the address. Mom's face went pale. She marched to Emma's room and demanded her laptop password. Emma refused, started screaming that we were invading her privacy. Mom threatened to take away her phone, her laptop, everything. Emma finally gave up the password. Her hands were trembling as she typed it in. We opened her Roblox messages. The person she'd been talking to had the username DaddyBear47. The messages made me sick. He'd been asking what time she walks home from school, if she ever goes places alone, what her bedroom window looked like. He'd sent her a picture of our street, our house. There were dozens of messages, months of grooming. The most recent message said, "Can't wait to see you tonight, princess. Meet me at the corner at 8 p.m. I took screenshots with shaking hands. My heart was pounding. Mom grabbed her keys and said we needed to find Emma right now. We ran downstairs calling her name, checked the kitchen, the living room, the basement, no answer. Mom called Emma's phone. It went straight to voicemail. We checked the backyard, called her best friend, knocked on neighbors' doors. Nobody had seen her. Mom was hyperventilating. I was trying to stay calm, but my mind was racing. We drove to the corner where the message said to meet. Nobody was there, just an empty street and a bus stop. Mom called 911 from the car. Her voice was shaking as she explained everything to the dispatcher. We raced back home. Maybe she'd come back. Maybe this was all a misunderstanding. Mom was going to sit her down and explain why this was dangerous. We were going to show her the screenshots. We thought we had time, but when we opened her bedroom door, Emma was gone. Her window was wide open. There was a note on her pillow. "Going to meet Sarah. Back soon." We called 911 immediately. 6 hours later, police found her in a stranger's van. The man wasn't a 12-year-old girl named Sarah. He was 47 years old. Missing children.